What's up, everyone? I have been hearing some not so great things about this beer. This is dipped, and tonight I'm gonna screwball it. My name's Josh, and you're watching Half-Ass Beer Review. Back to the flavors. Natural pretzel flavors. What is that? Odd side. What is that? I feel like if it was brewed with pretzels, I'd just say pretzels. The natural pretzel flavors is just kind of an odd thing to me. It throws me off. I'm on a few Facebook groups. I've seen a few posts of people getting this beer and people saying, why'd you buy that beer? Or other people saying, this beer's just okay. Now, on Half-Ass Beer Review, what do we do with beers that are just okay? What did we learn from Big Luscious? We screwball it. Now, when I say we screwball it, it kind of reminds me of the scene from Caddyshack, where Ty Webb is in Carl, played by Bill Murray. Carl's Bill Murray, Ty Webb's played by Chevy Chase. Ty Webb is in Carl's shack looking for a ball because he's playing golf at night. And Carl shows him this new grass he's growing that actually gets you high. So he makes him smoke a little bit of it. And he hands him a bottle of what's wine and says, cannonball it. So maybe I'll find an audio clip or make an audio clip of someone saying, screwball, here comes the screwball, screwball it. Insert it here.
Here, screwball it. Screwball. Screwball coming. Screwball coming.
Okay. And this can be a reoccurring theme of what I do when I find stouts that aren't great. I'll screwball it and see if it makes it any better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack this bad boy open. I'll pour it, I'll taste it, smell it, rate it, see if it is good. Maybe other people are wrong, maybe my palate's different, and then I'm going to screwball it. Sound good to you guys? Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the artwork on the bottle, I guess, right? It looks like wallpaper in the background and then a pretzel half dipped in chocolate. Nothing special, but it gets the point across of what it is. Honestly, 'tis the season for chocolate dipped pretzels, right? Chocolate dipped anything. Actually, Christmas is the time you can just indulge on anything that you see. When you see Christmas spreads, it's such a big variety and it's all delicious food. That being said, let's open up this beer. Let's pour it, look at it, smell it, taste it, get a rating from it, and then we're going to screwball it. Let's do it. See what it pours like. It's very thin for a stout. And I poured too much because I have to drink all this before I screwball it. There's only about a third of a beer left. All right, it looks good. I mean, it was a thin pour. You get about a finger of head. Let's smell it and see what we get. I don't know if I'm going to be able to smell pretzels. Isn't it just salt that you smell on pretzels? I mean, I'm not getting much off this. I did tell you I just got off a sinus infection, so maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't think so, because I just tried that cuckoo for cacao and I was getting a lot of smell. I hope it's not the glass. I mean, I'm not even getting much stout off this, so just disregard this. Me even trying to smell anything. I could be all screwed up from it. Let's give this a try, get to the bottom if this is a good tasting beer or not. As always, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Wow, I see what everybody was talking about. This just isn't a good beer. Stout, it's burnt. Just that's what you taste. You taste burnt. I'm gonna drink it drink another drink and give you a rating on just the beer. This is disappointing, especially with the name, the artwork. It's nothing great, but I mean, you at least want it to be what it says, right? And even if it's not, it should still be a good beer. Man, out of 6. I hate to bash a beer. I really do. Honestly, if this was the only thing in the fridge and I wanted a beer, say it was a bad day at work, because we all have bad days at work, I would still drink it. I wouldn't enjoy it. I'd be bummed out, but I think the misery from coming home from a bad day at work would outweigh the flavor of this beer. Two. Let's get into 2. Odd side. You make some really good beers. This isn't one of them. If you want to make this beer again, do a better job of it. Maybe back to the drawing board? 2. Solid 2. Man, I'm disappointed in this. I've only dumped out 1 or 2 beers in my entire life. And I think one of them was just because I had to go. Oh, yeah, 2. Sorry, that's disappointing. But now, bad beers rejoice. Screwball has the potential to be your savior. Let's pour a little bit of this in there, pour the rest of the beer in there, and see what it can do for odd sides dipped. 2 out of 6 beer. It's like you don't even have to put half of a shot in the beer to make it good. But Big Luscious was a lot better than this beer could ever hope to be. God, this peanut butter whiskey smells so good. It just, man. I should just do a review channel every week of me only drinking Screwball and nothing else. It's a bad idea. Yeah, it's just Screwball now. Screwball does a really good job of taking over the aroma. Big Luscious, like I said, wasn't a bad tasting beer. It wasn't a bad smelling beer by any means. It smelled better than it tasted. But that peanut butter whiskey just takes everything over. Actually gets you really excited to drink the okay beer that you've already had. All right, let's, peanut butter. There's that flavor. Let's give it another try with the Screwball whiskey. We got odd side dipped Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Little drink, big drink, as always. Cheers, everybody. Man, doesn't do the same. Makes it a little better. I'd never buy this beer again. Sorry, Odd Side. Like I said, Odd Side's Citra Pale Ale in can form is one of the most delicious warm weather drinking pale ales. It's so sad that pale ales aren't popular anymore because that beer is one of the best ones you can just drink. As soon as the weather gets warm, get a 12-pack and enjoy all of it. But this beer, Odd Side, I'm sorry, is not good. Not even the beloved Screwball whiskey can bump it up enough. It's like a 3 with the Screwball whiskey. I mean, I'd much rather just drink Screwball whiskey than do it this disservice and put it in your beer. Man, this is a dark review. This got bad real quick. I'm so sorry. Odd Side's dipped. It gets a 2 without the Screwball, and it gets a 3 with the Screwball. Don't waste your Screwball on this beer. Don't waste your money on this beer. That does it for this episode of Half-Assed Beer Review. Now it's time for you to do what you do best. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Share this with everyone. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. My name's Josh. This is Half-Assed Beer Review. Have a great night.